Hey beautiful people, my name is Brittany and today I'm excited to share about a new tool that I've been utilizing more in my life that totally rocks. Yeah, I'll launch into that in 1 second, but before that, I kind of just want to share a little more candid, quick update on you, for you, here. It's been a while since I've recorded a video, can you tell? Yeah, I'm in this new space. You might have noticed. I'm in Austin, Texas. And I've been back here a couple of weeks and it feels really good to be settling in here. I've also just been like transitioning a lot in life, and I'm sure I'll share about tidbits about that feel valuable that I can offer you soon. Another thing that's coming up here that's pretty exciting is Austin Fruit Fest. I don't know if you're going to be in the area, but it's October 18th to the 21st, and it's just like free and donation-based meetups around the city of Austin to connect with really cool people. And then in January, I think it's the 10th to the 15th, I'll be putting on the Thailand retreat with Conor. This is our like 4th year doing the retreat and 5th year doing Fruit Winterfest, which comes after the retreat and is 10 days of meetups, free, donation-based around the city of Chiang Mai. So super exciting. If you are looking to just like dive in really deep with a small group, around 26 of us, amazing people, and come to the Thailand retreat, you can check out the full schedule of all the things that we're going to be doing there. I'll link everything in the description box below. So back to what's been going on here. Oh yeah, and also I just wanted to mention that I haven't made a video in a while. And part of that is that I've been traveling. I was up in the Northeast for the Woodstock Fruit Festival and then connecting with my family afterwards. And even more so than all the travel and life changes I've been experiencing, I've noticed a desire to be really potent here and to put out videos of value. And I wanted to make sure I felt really inspired before going forward and doing that. So I finally feel really inspired to share about this thing because it's been totally enhancing my life. And yeah, I do think that I'll be creating more regular videos, and also it feels way more important to me to have the quality over the quantity. So I hope that resonates with you. It makes sense. This tool that I've been utilizing, I want to call it unplugging, but it's not just unplugging. It's been even more so intentionally creating space in my life, intentionally creating regular space in my life to not work and not, I was gonna say not be productive, but that's not true. I think this is very productive in certain ways. But what I'm doing in these spaces that I've created for myself is usually connecting with nature, not being on my computer or phone, and doing self-care practices that feel really nurturing for me. Another really important element of the tool that I'm sharing with you here that I've been utilizing is that I've been scheduling these times regularly. So at this point, every Sunday, I pretty much unplug completely and have one of these like special self-care days, and every Wednesday as well I'm doing it. Sometimes on Wednesday, I will like check a couple of things online for my businesses in the morning, but I'm talking like 5-10 minutes, and then I'll be unplugged. And then on Saturdays, I'm just kind of creating Saturdays like not a full work day. It's more like kind of half work of a different kind. Maybe Conor and I will record some videos or do a different type of work project, and then be more like unplugged and out in the real world. One of the reasons I think this feels so exciting for me is that I actually feel like I have way more time and energy for business and the other things that I'm enjoying doing, such as my movement practices and my self-care practices that are like in my daily life, not just on my unplugged days. And that's been so interesting to note, because I would have thought in the past, like, well, I can't just take every Wednesday off because I have to run my businesses and that will detract from them. And I've actually found that it totally enhances them. I've found that basically having like 4 work days now, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and like a little bit of Saturday sometimes, has been, I'm way more potent with my time. I really like that word today. I'm way more productive. I enjoy my time more. I get a lot more done. It's funny because when I was in high school, I remember hearing somebody say that athletes tended to have better time management skills. And I was an athlete and I felt like I really did in a way, because I had to find time to do my homework and do my sports practices and games and also connect with my friends and lovers and all these things. And it kind of feels that way now. It's not like my schedule is chocked full, but I feel like I'm much more intentional about what I'm doing with my time. I don't feel like, oh, I have 5 days in a row where I'm gonna do business, so it's okay if I sort of like mess around online for a little while. I feel much more motivated to be intentional about what I wanna do, set up myself with like a list of tasks or just an intention for my day, and then to go about it. I also don't work really long hours. I find that it doesn't work for me, and I find that I can do more with less. I mean, I really love minimalism, so it makes sense that I have that belief, and it even crosses over into my business world. I find that if I have like 2 or 3 really productive hours in the morning, and then maybe I'll do my movement practices, have my eating window, maybe rest for a little bit, and then want to do another hour or 2 after, and sometimes not. Sometimes I have like 2 really awesome hours of business time, and that's my day, and that's great. And some days I get super excited about something and maybe I'll work 6 hours, but it's not, I just feel like there's so much more spaciousness around my time. And I think parts of me that have felt overworked in different ways, even though compared to the average person, I really don't spend a lot of time on work or business, in part because I love what I do and it doesn't feel like work, but also just because I really think I have a pretty well-rounded life. But yeah, even being that way, I've found that I can have greater relaxation in these areas, and setting myself up with this schedule has been amazing for me. And it wasn't always the case. There was a time where I really wanted to flow and not have a schedule. And in recent times, I've felt super grateful for having more routine in my life, having my morning routines, having like kind of a whole daily flow that I can take anywhere I am in the world, and now having a weekly flow too. Have different nights where I train acrobatics at certain places with certain people. Now I have days where I always get into nature on Wednesday morning and I'm hiking, and Sundays I always dance and I don't turn on my computer at all. Like, you know, I have my evening practices, and it almost feels like with these routines, I can have a lot more freedom and flexibility because I've already taken care of so many of my basic daily needs by setting myself up with the schedule, which can totally change, and it will change and morph as my needs change and morph. And not being rigid about it feels really important, but also sticking to it enough so that I feel like it is my like 80-90% of the time it's really reliable. I can count on it and I can look forward to it. And I really, really do. I really look forward to it. So yeah, that's the exciting thing I wanted to share for today. Thanks for being here for it and for receiving this video, which I honestly feel like is maybe a little more like than I had a desire for it to be. And that's really okay too. I'm down with how it came out. So I hope that this is helpful for you, offering you so much love wherever you are in the world. Oh, and if you're wanting more support in creating your own daily routines, really recommend my program, Simplify. We do that in there. We do a lot of other really cool stuff in there, and it's just, I've created it all based on tools that I've used to help transform my life, and I love to guide you through them to help you transform yours in whatever way you want. Yeah, Hope you're having an amazing life. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.